The Lou is a 6-part drama series that covers the aftermath of the Ferguson unrest. Joining us are the filmmakers Lacey Turner and Justin Holmes. Welcome, both of you.
Thank you for having us.
So there's been a lot of great creative work, I would say, that has come out of the Ferguson riots, and it's really interesting, and you guys are part of that too, and what you've created. And I want to hear all the details, but first, before we go too far, let's watch a trailer, and then we can show that to our audience and then talk more about what you've created. How's that?
Yeah.
So we'll watch it coming up here.
Crisis.
Heroes or villains. Call us whatever you want. We got to fight back.
Yeah.
Think among themselves before arriving at their collective decision. After their exhaustive review of the evidence, the grand jury deliberated over 2 days, making their final decision. They determined that no probable cause exists to file any charge against Officer Wilson and returned a no true bill on each of the 5.
Behind the hashtag, back with a brand new mentality since my dad passed. Here on my flag stands forever and has.
Okay, wow, that looks fantastic. So, Lacey, you created, were the brainchild behind this. You wrote it, directed it. It's a drama series, 6-part, right?
That's right.
Okay, and you brought Justin in as cinematographer.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you guys are both filmmakers from St. Louis. So, talk about what inspired you and what we're going to see and hear in the 6-part series.
Okay, well, I wasn't going to touch it at first because everybody around St. Louis was doing a documentary about it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what's another documentary? And one day, guy was like, do a mini series about it. And I was like, yeah. So what I really did when writing this, I wanted to touch the perspectives of everybody. So I wrote from the white people's perspective, people from the hood, police officers. I took myself out and got into the minds of these people, and so it was meant to heal the city, so you can get to learn why everyone does what they do.
And that's actually something I haven't really heard yet. So that is a different perspective, to be able to take the point of view of everyone who is affected by Ferguson, but Ferguson is more than that incident. It's really, it's just a whole set of issues that permeate our city. Would you agree with that?
Yes, most definitely.
So how hard was it for you to get into the mindset of the police officer, the white family that we saw, the people that are living different lives than the central characters, perhaps, of the Ferguson unrest?
Not hard at all, because I'm able to adapt to everyone. Like, I have police officers, friends. I went to Webster University, so I was around all different ethnicities. So, like, all my life, I've just been around different people. So, and I've heard talk. Even me working at Webster University, I'm an African American working in a office full of Caucasian people. So and I love them to death, but I get to hear their perspectives on everything. So they helped me even growing up. I grew up in the hood and everything. So just being able to do all these perspectives. So I just took my beliefs and everything out and wrote. And we previewed some of it, and a lot of people like, hey, that's right, you hit it on the nail.
So what we saw in the trailer, was that was that primarily actors, or was some of that footage from like more documentary style?
A lot of it was actors. We had put some of the documentaries in there so you can get a timeline from the beginning till up to the riots. So all of those are STL actor stuff.
And does the series, the plot summary, if you will, does it take us from before Ferguson or after, or both?
All right. Well, the beginning part is probably like I think 2 or 3 minutes from the beginning to the aftermath of the riot. So after that, the story takes place a day after. So it's about these 8 friends, and you get to go on a journey through their lives with the crime rate that's going on here. Like I said, the police brutality, the politics, everything that's going on in St. Louis. That's what the Lou is about.
And how much of your story is based on factual data versus just inherent data or inherent storytelling that you have observed in your friends?
A lot of it is even though it's a a fictional story, a lot of things are things that I've experienced. Like me and him, we did a music video shoot, and it's a situation that really happened with us with a police officer that it made me want to write it in there. You know what I'm saying?
So you put it in the movie?
Yes.
Or in the series?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Okay, so Justin, let's talk about you just briefly, then we're going to take a break and come back and hear more about you. But how did you get involved in the project?
The way I actually got started in the project, I was doing a different project with his brother. His brother was an actor in a different film, so he seen me putting that together, and he reached out saying, hey, I think we should do some work together. Do you think, he tested me, he sent out some footage. He said, hey, can you edit this? And then, we'll see if it's good, and then we'll move forward. So.
And you passed the test.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, and it was a great experience. We're going to hear much more about that in just a few minutes. So we'll learn more about the Lou film premiere after this break. Stay with us for more STL Live.